Britain is facing a huge housing crisis, and nowhere is it more acute than here in London. Something like 600,000 Londoners have left this city in the past decade, and that's not because they want to leave, it's simply that they can't afford to either buy a place or rent a place. It's hardly surprising when you know that the average house price now in London is £500,000, and the average age of a first-time buyer is now 38 years old. Now I'm here in Dagenham to find out a bit more about the crisis in house buying and also in social housing, because this is something which is affecting Londoners as it's affecting people all over the country. So Debbie, can you tell us, what's your problem at the moment with your housing?
My problem is that there's 5 of us, me and my fiancé and my 3 children,
Yeah.
and we're all living in a 2-bedroom property.
What's it like compared to, say, 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
Well, from when I got my first home in 2001, I waited for about 6 months.
Yeah.
And then obviously from 2008 there's more overpopulation, less housing, so everyone's waiting longer. So I've been waiting since 2008 for a bigger property, so I would say it's got a lot worse.
Whilst we're not controlling our own borders and people have free access to this country, more and more people are going to come to London. We just simply will never be able to keep up with the rate that people are coming into the country. You'll never build enough houses.
I'm going up to meet Jennifer, who lives on the 16th floor of this block in Dagenham. She's got 3 small children, and you can see the size of this lift barely take her buggy. Jennifer, hello, hi. Oh, great, thanks very much. It's a small lift, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's, I don't know how you get anything in there. So, Jennifer, you're from Dagenham, aren't you?
Yeah.
And your whole family, isn't that right?
3 generations, in fact. Like, my uncle still lives in my nan's house, and then I lived with my mum in Barking and Dagenham since I was a baby. My husband's lived in the borough for 30 years.
Yeah.
So.
You've been in this flat now for how long?
9.5 years.
Yeah. Why has it been so difficult? Why is it so tough?
Because there's just too many people on the housing list, and you get people that come to the borough and they get put on the list and then they get housed before everyone else.
But do you think you will have to move further out? I mean, do you think that's what will...
Probably. If we can't get moved here on this list, then maybe a different list further out.
Yeah. But how do you feel about moving away?
It's not going to be nice, because obviously friends and family are here, but if we have to move further apart, then that's what we'll have to do.
What's the effect on you, you know?
It does get me down. When they're asking, oh, when are we going to get a garden? So,
Yeah. That's tough.
These are not isolated cases. Indeed, it's happening across London and indeed across the whole country too. Our population is going up by over 1/3 of a million a year as a direct result of open borders, and we simply can't build houses quickly enough. The same knock-on applies for education and for health. I blame the government. The job of government is to plan for provision for housing and public services, but with open borders we don't know, looking 5 years ahead to within the nearest million people, how many folk will be in our country. Let's take back control of our borders and let's plan for our public services and, crucially, for our houses.